Circular motion, centripetal, centrifugal force, what's something mr square, I can't remember already.
R omega squared.
Mr omega square. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. I can't remember a long time ago. Yeah. So just a number expresses the whole thing.
Yep. Like she knew that, that's what we did instinctively, reading the tension here and there.
I remember the lecturer doing a whole set of set theory, go to group theory, and then you do a certain transfer and say, look, it sends a thrill down my spine. I say, it sends a thrill down my spine. He said, this is the true mathematician. So that is the kind of intellectual love for God.
So I don't understand why you want to mention the loving God, because it says that God is not love for him.
Yeah.
Doesn't hate. So why do we need to love God?
Yeah, that's precisely the question. That's because you are working with limited knowledge. You are misled. You're acting on inadequate knowledge that there's good and evil. Bad things happen. It's only because you have an incomplete knowledge of the whole thing. If you have, then you wouldn't be applying these categories.
Who has?
Huh?
Who has a complete idea?
God. Only God has lah. The rest of us, we are bound by emotions that are triggered by inadequate knowledge. So if inadequate knowledge gives emotion gives bondage. So go back to the root source. You got full knowledge, then you control emotions, then you accept things as they are, and you'll find peace that is very different from being swayed and tossed by emotions.
When you can put mathematical equations into it, there is
it's like
there is a mathematical reason.
There are a few mad fellows for us who live like that.
Okay.
So does Spinoza believe that the telos now is to have intellectual love as opposed to emotional love? Or does he think that emotions are transitory by nature and that's why they are sort of like second order in sort of...
Yeah, there's no telos. Telos is not the word. Things are be as they are because God is as He is. And if we are part of God, there's no telos. But the point is that you are right. Emotions in our bodily existence are transitory, and being transitory means they are just changing from one state to another, and that causes anxieties. But if indeed you have the adequate reason and not only understand, but in understanding you accept things as they are around you because they are necessary things that happen. He hasn't got, maybe God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the knowledge and the wisdom to know the difference. Maybe Spinoza...
There's no difference.
Spinoza said, God grant me the courage to say there's no difference in anything. And accept things that they are, and the peace that surpasses all understanding shall be mine. Something like that. Now, he lived what he taught. I think that seems to be the case in his life. But this is not the normal human, I would want to say. So I won't say telos, but to accept things, they are what they are, and you will find peace. Now, if I were born in the rich family and inherit 10 million from my father, I think I can probably accept that kind of life reasoning. But if I am got to struggle for my living, this doesn't seem to be the kind of acceptance. Although to many Muslims, takdir, you know what I mean? There is a certain acceptance, and passivity too can result in the process. Maybe or certainly life is more complicated than reason and emotions and I want to say they are somehow mixed Okay, we have 5 minutes now, then I will go to Leibniz This is just all introduction so you have an idea of a different view of life.